I think Chris got us with
Boss fight, always, man.
The
we
boss
got a boss.
fight. Dun,
Oh
dun,
my
dun.
That's right.
Yeah,
I almost closed the show without the boss fight.
You cannot close the show without
That's
the boss fight, baby.
you gotta stop me, man. You know I go in a roll and I start talking and never stop. So you gotta stop me. It's a boss fight, man. Boss fight before we end. So go ahead.
So this has been kind of a fun, like a sort of a chill, like relaxed episode, more or less pretty laid back. You said something earlier that made me want to use a different boss fight. So I'll let you guys decide if you want to go a little heavier or something a little easy, a nice like casual easy answer.
I'm kind of tired.
Okay, we're gonna do the tired one. So this is a classic nerd debate that I think has died down in the years that I would like to revisit. At least between me and my friends Will and Manny here. You've probably had this argument with somebody else before. If you haven't, it is: would you prefer 1080 with 30 FPS or 720 with 60 FPS? So you're playing a game and you have the choice at the start of the screen that it's in better graphics but a slightly lower frame rate, or the highest possible frame rate and slightly worse graphics. And I'm gonna let I'm gonna say, Will, you go ahead and start. You got 5 minutes or 6. I guess it's 6.
720 60 FPS. The reason why is because I am all about frame rates over graphical fidelity, especially because I do play a lot of competitive game. So to me, frame rate is king. I need to know that my character is gonna respond when I ask them to respond. I need to know where my targets are when they move around. So to me, frame rate always gonna be king. I'm really glad about this new console generation because I'm assuming that finally we're gonna have all those games coming out at 60 frames per second. I'm hoping it's not all about graphics. I mean, I can take graphics; it's fine. I mean, if you want to show me power, show me power. But if you ask me, I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of graphical fidelity always for frame rate. So, yeah, I don't need that much time. It's frame rate over graphics.
Manny, do you want your game to be a little bit prettier or a little bit smoother?
Well, I'm heavily more of a solo player myself, so I would actually prefer games like that. I would actually prefer the graphics instead of the frame rate, just because I like to actually just because since I'm a single player person, I like to actually see everything like pretty dope. I mean, I'm willing to sacrifice the frame rates a little bit, but yeah, like in examples like Batman and the Gran Turismo games, like those are probably like one of the 2 prettiest, and Battlefront, one of the like 3 prettiest games that I played. I don't mind sacrificing the frame rates for that. And then in terms of, I mean, we're getting a new console, so I'll be able to have both this time at least. So, I mean, I'll just get the higher frame rates, but you know what? I'm going to get my same pretty graphics at the same time. So
yeah, baby.
It's great that we're going to an age where we certainly shouldn't have to sacrifice both, but I'm really glad that there was any disagreement here because I'm with Will for a different reason. I also would go frame rate over graphics, not in the competitive scene, just because smoother feels better for me. It's hard to add to what you said, but just for example, The Witcher 3 is playable on the Switch somehow.
Oh, wow.
It's a miracle, man.
It's an absolute miracle, and they dumbed the graphics down to trash, but I'm about it because it looks like you're playing a little handheld Witcher that works well. It's just a smooth experience. I'll take the smoothness anytime. You know, I mean, it's a classic debate. I know you guys both work late tonight. I didn't want to have a tough one. I have an amazing one for in a couple of weeks. I'll actually use this if you guys don't mind, because that was 2.5 minutes. I will use this time really quick.
Let's do it, man. Kill me while you can. Go ahead.
No, I can't.
Throw it at me.
Nothing. I don't want to use another boss fight. I was just gonna say, for anybody that's actively listening, I think next week Manny's gonna be out of town. So more than likely it's either going to be an off
miss
week,
you, Manny.
or we're gonna try and do something
spirit.
special with me and Will. We're gonna just try and argue for 45 minutes or something. But we're gonna plan something fun.
Gotta be ready for this shit.
I think we should plan something. I think thank you guys for sticking around this long if you have already. Thanks for listening, guys. Manny or Will, if you have anything else to say, that was a
No,
fun
man, I'm
episode for me.
good. You can take it away.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. It was a good debate.
Thank you guys. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and all that cool stuff. Thank you.
You guys.
Good night, guys.